Good morning, good morning. That was a fun sort of switch over to the main camera, but it's looking good now. All right, so Bear Duda, good morning. Now that we're done with the big, I guess like game programming pattern sort of project, I was sort of thinking about what to do, and like a bunch of little minor, smaller applications. At some point, you'll push a quad tree into Stackit. Ooh, that'll be interesting. Yeah, that'll be fun to do. So basically, like little like mini projects that will like come together to help me with like other projects at some point in time. You did a mock-up implementation on your GitHub. Awesome. That's not in the one that you're doing a pull request to, right? That's like your own version. All right, so okay, yeah, it's separate. All right, so Rust up update. We have the latest version of Rust going here, so we're gonna start. We have that going for us. I'm gonna do a cargo. So how do I want to do this? I think actually, because the point, like the idea of like a Twitch chat wrapper project is I want this to be dropped, be able to be dropped into any other project that I have. So for example, let's say I want to make a game or some kind of visualization in Rust where Twitch chat can like be interactive. Then I'm gonna want some kind of like to have the Twitch chat just sort of drop that in there and not have to like do some crazy stuff to like add it in. All right. Well, but that I don't want to necessarily start here. Then I want to create like a workspace. So let's actually be a little bit more cognizant of what we're doing here. Inside of Brooks builds, my folder here. I think that what I can do is create a workspace here. Or maybe even create like a, so make a directory, Rust, workspace, and then I want to move Twitch chat wrapper to here. Is that because you're caring about it? Let me take you off of it. No? Is it because I'm inside of it? Oh, it's probably what it is. Let's try this. Close you, close you. Documents, code, builds. Let's move Twitch chat wrapper to what do they call it? Oh, Rust workspace. Oh, move is not, is it move? Oh, okay. It's actually like the full word move. Okay, now if I cd into Rust workspace. Okay, Twitch chat wrapper is in there, and so then if I open up code here, here we go. So I'm gonna have this folder right here, and then I'm gonna want a cargo.toml here. And I think it's something like workspace, but it's been long enough but I need to look this up. So wrestling space. Yeah, okay, it's we're in workspace like this with members equal. So that's what I want. And then the members, the names of it will be based upon this. So I can do Twitch chat wrapper. And I could even, well, yeah, I probably want to name this Twitch chat wrapper because there is a Twitch chat crate. I don't remember if it has the underscores in it. So I'm going to do this, and then we're going to come into Twitch chat wrapper. And I think I can do a cargo. I probably want this to be a library so that I can just call it from these other projects. So cargo new, make it a library project, and also dots just to like be right in there. Oh, cargo init. That's what I want. Cargo init -- lib. Okay, so created a library package inside of here. And then if I have like my test, so like just basically my playground to test these out, that would be, hold on. I did that in Twitch chat wrapper, yeah. Oh, okay, there's a target outside of here, that's interesting. So then I want to maybe go with like my playground. And we're gonna do a cargo new playgrounds. And I'll create a new app here. And so playgrounds will then use the Twitch chat wrapper as part of its like sort of experimenting with it. So that'll be interesting. I haven't used the workspace feature very often, but it allows us to basically create a whole bunch of different crates like that are independent. And it's like Twitch chat wrapper, for example, is a Git. It is a Git repository. Playgrounds is not. And so whenever I make changes to here, I can push these up independently. So I can have a bunch of different crates that are all being developed together, but then deployed separately. But then I can compile them all together, and because it's all static linking and all that fun stuff, the binary has everything that it needs. You don't think you have either? Yeah, it seems a pretty cool thing. So here we have the Twitch chat wrapper, and we have this test going on here. So if I cd into the Twitch chat wrapper and I run cargo test, we have it works. Okay, so that it ran this test. Whereas, let's go ahead and open up another window here. If I cd into playgrounds and I do cargo run, we get hello world. And theoretically, I can pull in the Twitch chat wrapper into playgrounds. So I haven't figured out how yet to do that, but there's probably documentation in the cargo book. But all right, so let's go to crates.io and see what new is there for Twitch chat. Twitch hasn't been updated for 2 years. That's probably not the right one. Well, that's cool. Twitch API was uploaded 10 months ago. That could be interesting. Ooh, Twitch Helix API to interact with Twitch's Helix API. I like the idea of that. That's the brand new API too. That's been updated a month ago. Although it's been downloaded 23 times. This sounds very like one person using it. Okay, so Twitch chat. This is the one I've been using. You're working on PubSub and Helix and webhooks with another streamer. Oh, are you working with this one? Like this actual crate? That looks pretty cool. If so, then I would be much... Oh, you're a private repo at the moment. Okay. When it goes public, let me know. I'll be happy to use that. Twitch OAuth 2 updated 2 days ago. That's pretty cool. Wait, what? Library for talking with the new Twitch API, aka Helix and TMI? Wait, TMI is just a library to communicate with Twitch, right? TMI is IRC, TMI is chat. Yeah, but the TMI library is just connecting to IRC and chat, right? Or am I misunderstanding TMI? Okay, this looks like it... Oh, it does it all itself. Okay. Either you talk to API or TMI. There are two different things. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. So while those are interesting, my initial thought was to use Twitch chat again, because I have heard that there's some big updates coming with it too. Also, Museun is the author of it, and Museun is a very prominent in Twitch. Yeah, I like this one a lot too. Although I haven't played around with it as much as I probably should have, so I don't have full understanding of it. But we can see there's a lot of Tokyo in it. So if we go with this one, this is what I really want to like figure out is, am I locked into Tokyo? If I pull this in, even as like another application, like another oh geez, what am I thinking of? My words left me. I need tea, obviously. All right, so connecting to Twitch. Okay, so let's see if we can get this going in the library. And then once we have that going to the library, then we'll pass in and sort of use it in the main package. So let's start with this. Okay, we make a user config builder that lets you configure it. Okay, I think this documentation isn't updated since the last time I saw it. Go to the repo. All right. Oh, there's nothing in the README. Oh, that's fun. Oh, they're using small. Wait, they have documentation? Okay, yeah, it just brings it. Wait, not doc. Of course. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought there was maybe like a documentation website that's separate. I've seen some of those. But okay, so this one, no, this doesn't have like a. So we'll start with you. Okay, so we're gonna start with. Let's see. We have. It allows you to connect to Twitch with a TLS stream or without one. So with TLS or without TLS. Let's use with TLS. Pick my backend first, like with TLS, without TLS, or Tokyo versus small. I don't have enough. I really want to spend more time learning Tokyo. We could just use Tokyo for now. The idea of a wrapper crate though is if I do want to change it, then it shouldn't be that like it shouldn't cause big problems. Okay, so here's like the full a full application here. So parsing potentially many messages, is that because it won't parsing a single message? Okay, so if I had to say I want you to always, yeah, parse one message at a time, I think that would be fine. Parsing decode message into a subtype. I've heard good things about small recently. Taking ownership of a parse message. Okay, so let's just move from top to bottom. See this. So we're gonna start with our config here. And so what that means is we're going to start here in the library. We're gonna have to have pub function. Well, what do we have here? So let user config. Oh, say we create our user config file. Expected item found keyword let. I guess that we have to be inside of a function first. So let's like, I don't necessarily know if I want like to use main in this or like run. So I do pub function like run, for example. That makes you happy. And then of course we need to pull in twitchchat. Let's grab you, go into this cargo. Wait, I'm in the main library. Main library is right here. So I want to go into this cargo toml and add you in here. Oh man, it's not giving me the autocomplete with the crates. That's not what I want. I do. We have crates right here. And it's been working with the other one. So I think it's the workspace. The workspace, it's not figuring this out. So that's not as fun. All right, I'll allow patches to come in. Yeah, that's interesting. That does seem like a bug, doesn't it? Oh, before I forget, let's open you up. So we have Twitch chat listener. And so if we come back to here, all right, so then you're happy now. So we have builder, build, unwrap. Okay, so that creates a brand new user config that we can start adding into it. We probably need this to be mutable. The connection type is a Tokyo IO async read, async write. Okay, so we now we use our user config. So Twitch chat native TLS connect user config dot await dot unwrap. Okay, so then we pass in a reference to our user config in, and we now get a connection. Okay, so this connects with defaults. Wait a second. This connects with a user config, and then this one over here connect with default capabilities just using the username and OAuth token. Okay. Right, connect easy. I wonder if it connects to my own channel. That'd be interesting. I mean, it might as well. It probably could be able to, because it could just say like, "Hey, what is your channel?" Or is it somewhere else that I define that? So if I do this, oh, you need the lowercase l if you want it to actually try. Kappa.lowercase. Yep. Well, I'm surprised that didn't turn it into the emoji. Okay, so if I do this with like this connection, can I actually connect without any user information as just like an anonymous and read chat messages only? You can even connect with anonymous users that doesn't require an OAuth token. This will let you join and read messages from channels but not write them. Also, you'd be limited in what sort of metadata you can receive. Okay, so that's interesting. Oh, okay. So we need the connect easy with a nickname and a password. Whereas over here, it's the same thing, nickname and password. Okay, so if I do this, but I want to pass in the nickname and password from over here. So we just say nickname is a string, password is a string. Now let's say I do the incredibly fun thing of debug nickname and password. And let's go ahead and comment you out. Actually, I don't even need you right now. So if I do this, I want to come into our playgrounds here, into main, and I want to use and bring into this cargo toml this Twitch chat wrapper here. So dependencies, and I can't remember how to do that. Okay, so we create the second crate in the workspace. Ah, that's it. Okay. Name of the crate, and then we have this path equals. Okay, got it. So we're gonna have the Twitch chat wrapper. And that goes into the chat wrapper, like that. Yes. Okay, so if I hit that and we come back into main here, I should be able to use Twitch chat wrapper. Oh, do I have to do extern crate? I thought we didn't have to do that anymore. Okay, yeah, I can't find that. Okay, let's do Twitch chat wrapper. Run, and then pass it in some strings here. So let we can do that. Except I want this to actually be a string. So to owned. And then we can just say this is Twitch. Password equals super secret password to owned. And then we'll pass this in here. Twitch nickname, Twitch password. And so we'll give ownership over to run. Now the question is this actually gonna work? I don't know. So here you are in Playgrounds. It's doing a lot of compiling for an empty project. So I think it's actually gonna work. Yep, here's Twitch chat wrapper. And hey, it printed out. So we got the printout. So this is good. And what that tells me is we could have like a .env file. And I think we'd put that inside of Playgrounds. So .env. And then I can do the equivalent of nickname equals super secret. Okay, save view. Let's grab .env. Yeah, so we use .env, .env. We have .env.ok. Okay, yeah, then we can just grab it just like with normal environment variables. So that's pretty easy. .env.env.ok. So here in main, do .env, 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 .ok, that. Yeah, it's not happy with me doing this. Let's try restarting stuff. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to restart the RLS or Rust Analyzer. I'm not sure which one. I just restarted. Okay, so let's say I don't grab these out of here. Now I want to use env. Yeah, I know, I'm running both them at the same time. Because I have Rust, like full Rust, that gives me RLS. And then I have Rust Analyzer. If I take away Rust, like if I disable it, reload here. Oh yeah, let's download the new one. I was getting, like it just wasn't it wasn't giving me like everything that I really wanted. But then Rust RLS doesn't give me anything that Rust Analyzer gives me. So that's why I was doing both. All right. Yeah, it is slow. Okay, so you're upset, right? Because you can't find these. That's fine. We need to create those now. I don't know what you're trying to yell at me. Let's see. Okay, so wow, you are not figuring things out. What? No. I don't know what it's doing. Okay, so I want to extract with env, and I think that's under standard. So we could do standard env. Let's see. I don't want an iterator. I don't want to set the environment variable. Okay, fetches the environment variable key from the current process. That's what we want to do. So here, and then we're going to get the URL or the string name from that. That would be this Twitch nickname. And then what do you return an op. Okay. I don't want you to keep on bringing that back. Let's see, what do you return? Okay, you return a result. So I want you to unwrap. And then we're gonna let Twitch nickname equals you, and then you can go away. What is happening? Whenever I hit save, it's like duplicating stuff. Cool. Is it just because I don't have you? Fine. Save you. Save you. Okay. Yes, I know you're unhappy. Let's do the exact same thing here with the other one. Let's Twitch password. And then our variable is going to be this one. And then we're going to pass that into here. Twitch nickname, Twitch password. Did I like miss something? Why are you upset? Missing trailing quote? Where? It's quotes, 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 quotes. I don't need quotes over here. I don't regain them anywhere else. How about I restart REST Analyzer? Yeah, I could just use, and that's probably a better idea. Okay, so REST Analyzer need to be restarted. It was going crazy. Let's go ahead and use standard NV. And then we can replace you with that. Okay, so that's going to give us the Twitch nickname and Twitch password, and then we can now call Twitch chat wrapper, run, and pass in the nickname and a password. If we run this, thread panicked at called result unwrap, an arrow not present. Where is it looking for the file? So .env looks like this. Okay, so I have that. Where do I need to put the .env? In the current directory or any of its parents. After that, you can just call the environment related method you needed. Okay. So I have, let's see, where am I? I'm in, I'm in Rust Workspace. That's incorrect. I want to go into Playgrounds and cargo run here. There we go. Okay, so we now pass in Berserker and Super Secret into that. So once we get to the point where we add in our actual username and password, then I won't be able to show this anymore. To ensure that I don't do anything bad with this, let's immediately add .env into our getIgnore. And if I come back to here, where's my code? Let's see. Documents, code. My Rest workspace. I guess Playgrounds, I don't have anything open for it, so this will just be the Twitch chat wrapper, I suppose. Okay, then never mind. Because I don't think we have a .ssh in here, right? Yeah, okay, this is not a Git repository, so that's not a problem. So this runs this just fine. I could now go and get that. I may not right this second. I'll wait until the last second for that. If we come back to our Twitch chat, here we have that my OAuth equals, okay, so this is getting the OAuth variable, which we're gonna have passed in for us, and then we're gonna have our connection. So in our library here, so pub function run, So, okay, let connection equals, ooh, async. So this will need to be in an async await, or is this I haven't used async await very much either. Okay, so twitchchat, native TLS, connect easy, save this and get a little bit better. All right, so my name, this is gonna be a reference to nickname, and my auth is gonna be a reference to password. We await that and we unwrap. So if I run this, obviously like we'll just have our connection and that'll be fine. Okay, wait. Without TLS, and then we go through this. And then I think this is another section because now we're with TLS again. You can even connect with an anonymous user. So synchronous connects as provided for completionist sake, of course, if we really want to. Okay, so basically those are all the different methods of connecting in. So we're starting with the first one and seeing if that works for us because we're using the connect easy too. Parsing is done with the decode string or decode one string methods. Twitch IRC messages are delimited by CRLF for line endings. Parsing potentially many messages, and then parsing a single message. Now that doesn't have me like do the actual connection, does it? Yeah, like here's an input with had like a sample message coming in. Like, I don't think I'm connected yet. Or am I? Like, was it that easy and that I'm actually connected and now I can use my connection to try to get messages? So here, that's parsing. How do I... Yeah, get that. That's not going to get me a message from the server. Where's the connection? Okay, so getting the username, getting the channel. Where's the actual connection? I wish this was like bigger, but like they decided to make it really small. That's fun. It kind of looks like it's 80 characters wide. Okay, we have handle. Okay, here's main. Where do I get? Okay, connector. Here's the okay. So here's the connect easy. So let's. Okay, and we're turning this into connector. So connector equals. The runner requires a connector factory, so reconnect. Okay, so let connector equals. If I just take this, whoa, don't want you. Copy. All right, so let connector equals twitchchat connector new async and move. So we already have this. Okay, so this connect easy now happens down here. And then we're gonna have to have a dot await on it, which we already have. So hold on. Is that? Interesting. Okay, so we put connection essentially goes in here. Probably best to just move you. See, what were you? Just the twitchchat native TLS, connect easy, username, password, and wait. So you go down here like that, and you go away. Okay, so we have our connector with an unknown. Firepower, good morning. What does the keyword move do? So the keyword move here is, so this is a block. Well, basically, a little bit more interesting. These two bars indicate that we're in a closure, which in JavaScript might be considered a callback or a Lambda function, something along that, like an anonymous function. I'm not taking any parameters in here, so it's just empty. It's an async function, so we're going to be able to use the await keyword. And move here is saying I want to take ownership of nickname and password, move them into this block, so that way now they own it. As soon as this block ends, it's going to drop these from memory. Okay, and then I think this goes away. No, that was wrong. So now it's saying I'm missing. Oh wait, no, it's not. Cannot move out of nickname a captured variable in a function closer. Move out of nickname occurs here. Move occurs because nickname has type string, which does not implement the copy trait. Wait, I thought string does implement the copy trait. Or is it clone? Interesting, okay. Now if I change you to like a string, like a string slice. And then I can not use references here. And we're just using a straight. What are you upset about? Explicit lifetime required for nickname. Right, because these may not last long enough. I don't want to have to use lifetimes. Inheriting scope, basically. Yes, exactly. And being very explicit about it. Saying like, look, I want to move them in as opposed to try to copy or clone it. That's kind of why I was surprised that it wasn't like just moving it in here. Because I thought that I would take ownership of it as opposed to trying to copy or clone it. Mismatch types, expected, a reference to a string, but found that full thing. So you are a string, I believe. Cannot move out of password. A captured value and function closure. Do I just not want to move? Closure may outlive the current function, but it borrows password, which is owned by the current function. May outlive value password. Oh, because password may last longer than this. Okay, and the nickname is going to be the same thing too. So I do want to take ownership of it, but why won't you let me? I don't think I have to do something like this. I don't think I can do. Cannot move out of nickname, capture variable. Do I need to like create a copy of it up here? And then use this? No. Cannot move out of nick, captured variable in a function closer. Move out of nick occurs here. Yeah, I want to move it and own it, but I don't know why it's not moving it in there and giving me ownership of it. I guess like that's sort of like my thought is that I am taking ownership of these. Just take them. And I don't think I can like just move this down here. We're gonna have the same problem. Now this is getting like get user pass in here. Which then allows us to grab that. It feels really strange. Okay, where is get user pass? It's up here, I believe. It returns a tuple of string. So can I not pass these in here? Am I going to have to do something like function get user credentials? Oh, this would be string. And then we're going to do what we're doing up here, where we run .env here. Oh, that's such an interesting idea. I was hoping I can just like pass this in. Because you're a full string. What if I create it as a struct? Okay, so we're gonna struct Twitch chat wrapper. Create nickname is a string. So we have, we can have new. So impl Twitch chat wrapper. We'll take in the nickname. Twitch chat wrapper. Okay, so you figure out what you are. Why are you upset? Expected. Oh, did I not give? I didn't give a type. Oops. Okay, so you're happy here. So now I can create a new Twitch chat wrapper inside of here. All right, so we're getting our nickname. This is going to be Twitch chat wrapper. Twitch chat wrapper. Twitch chat wrapper new, and then pass it in the nickname and a password. And so I get this out, which is this. Then we can call run on it. And we're going to have a private function. So get credentials. Let's say I want to take ownership of these. I don't know if it's going to be happy about that. And then I want to return a tuple of self.nickname, self.password. Okay, so let nick equals, so this is gonna be nickname, password. We're not gonna take you in anymore. We'll just do that. Equals self.get credentials, like this. Then nickname, password. Okay, so then get credentials here. Is this exactly the same problem? Cannot infer an appropriate lifetime due to conflicting requirements. Expected a double reference to Twitch chat wrapper. Found a double reference to Twitch chat wrapper. Oh, okay. But the lifetime must be valid for the static lifetime. Okay, so it's a problem with, is it just a problem with await? Right. Move doesn't need a comma. Does move go on the other side of it? Like over here? Okay, yeah. So I think, wait, was that the problem? Async closures are unstable. Without async, yes, it's on the, oh wow, okay. Without async, it's on that side. With async, it's on this side. Oh. But over here, okay, it goes over here. Okay, so you're not happy. If I put the .env stuff inside of here, let's say I move this around. We grab you out of here. When we initialize and create this is when we do our .env. We should be running this once only. And then this way we can get our Twitch username and password in there. We don't need you passed in. .env now needs to move from here. Oh, now you do it. Okay, that's. And now we go into you. Add you in. Then we need to use standard env. And we don't need you anymore. Why are you upset? Probably because it's upset in here. Okay, so env. So use standard env. Okay, cannot infer. Okay, so we're not going to use get credentials anymore. Instead, that doesn't exist. We get Twitch nickname and Twitch password. So Twitch nickname, Twitch password. Yeah, okay, I have to directly grab it from the environment variables in here. I can't pass it in. Or there's just something with like the movement, like the moving and ownership that I'm not like understanding. Okay, so that's fun. That gives us our connector. We then, okay, run the dispatcher writer loop. So runner.run to completion connector. Rizix, good morning. So where does runner come from? Okay, let mute runner mute control equals runner new dispatcher dot clone. Okay, then we have a new dispatcher here. And okay, dispatcher is off of Twitch chat. Okay. So if I take you, add you in here. So we create our dispatcher. Okay, so now we need to grab dispatcher out of Twitch chat and runner. Dispatcher and runner out of Twitch chat. All right, so that gives us that. No error. Well, plenty of errors, but they're all in main here, which seems a little bit odd. Do I need to restart you again? Oh, because that's the name of the crap. So that's the name of this entire thing. So if I just do Twitch chat equals, that would be happier, and then let. There we go. Chantilly, good morning. You were telling me that our entire fun yesterday. Here, you're back to being a mod again. Let's see. Okay, no errors so far. If we go back to our main library, we've created our dispatcher. We've got runner and control. Here's the connector. Okay, we're now going to do runner, run to completion, and pass it in the connector. So that done equals runner dot run to completion, and pass it in the connector. Now that gives me a type. Oh, implement. Okay, so it gives me a future. So this is where we have Tokyo select. Okay, so if I use Tokyo, we're going to use the select macro. Is that like a match? Okay, so these are all the ways that it can cancel, that can end. So can I await this? And if I do that, I should get an error saying you can't do this. Await is only inside async functions. Okay, so if I do that, wait. Can I do this inside of a block like this and do async block and just put you in here? Unused implementer of future that must be used. Okay. Futures do nothing unless you .await or pull them. Okay, yeah. So I can sort of do that, but it's not really happy. Now if I pub function await run, then I think I can go back to you doing that. You're on the other side? Oh, async one. You're right. Async. Expected a name. Is it before the function? It is. Okay, so it's before the function keyword. And then we have this done. So I think I can just return. No. Okay. Basically, it's just saying, okay, we're not using done. Unused variable done. Okay, so you work now. Variable doesn't need to be mutable. I'm not doing anything with it yet. Should you await your connector now? Yeah, so, oh, you are now yelling at me, unused variable. Okay, so everything is still happy. Should you await your connector now? It's not saying, it's like awaiting in here. I don't know. Okay, then if we come in and we look at this, okay, so bot, just so you can store it. Okay, I can store that. Wouldn't connector just be a promise of some sort once it reaches your runner on 21? Maybe, possibly. Now how do I, okay, so there's this bot run. And then we hand it dispatcher and get channel. Now dispatcher is this thing right here. And get channel is the result of another function we've got right here, which just hands us a channel name. Okay. So let's see about that. So dispatcher run here, takes the dispatcher, takes in a channel. Subscribe to the events we're interested in. Okay, so subscribes to events, private messages. And await for a specific event. Okay, so these are just messages. So it sounds like I want this. But I can't call it run. So let's do like run bot or like start. Okay, so you're gonna take impl into channel. I'm not used to seeing impl inside of the like a function signature. Into channel comes from twitchchat. Into channel there. Events comes from a twitchchat. Okay, so we subscribe to the events using the dispatcher and channel. Ready. Is an arc event mapped owned? Wait for IRC ready. Join a channel. Okay, so then writer. So I think that's in here too. Self dot. Oh, okay. We need the writer. What if I don't want to write? like if I leave this out, and then we loop through this, okay, so events dot next. No method named next found for struct. Okay, so then what, it's one of these most likely. Just use them all. Oh, it isn't, okay. So events come from subscribe events, priv messages, but no method named next found for struct Twitch chat. Wait. The following traits are implemented but not in scope. And then it won't let me scroll down to it. So cool. That's playground. So we have a couple errors here. Go to main, no error here. So I should be able to cargo run and see this. Okay, there's standard, iterator. Oh, interesting, okay. Standard string pattern searcher. Tokyo stream extended, and then futures util stream extended. Ooh, I don't know which one we need. Oh, stream extended as. That's what we need. Okay, so if now you're doing this as underscore. If we pull you in, now, of course, we don't have Tokyo. We need to pull in Tokyo. Do I need to pull in everything? Or can I just use Tokyo like the normal? Okay, let's bring in the latest of that. And then one error left. No method named handle for this. Oh, right, because of self.handle message. So if not self.handle message dot await. So what if I just printline this or debug it? Let's debug MSG. Now, I mean, it runs and exits out right away. I don't think... so it didn't tell me that like the password was wrong or something. I'll have to like put in the actual passwords. Oh, we're not calling start. Like that's the other problem. Is like once we're here, then we have to do self.start, hand it, the dispatcher, the channel will have to hand like Berserker, something like that. Can I move out of dereference self, which is behind a shared reference? Self has the type Twitch chat wrapper, which does not implement. Wait, why am I moving out of self? Oh, so, ooh. What if I don't want to do that? Okay. Now I should be able to get like an error message saying I don't have a right password. No. It's just perfectly okay with that. The channel, unused variable channel, so that's cool. Did I remove that by accident? I may have. All that we were using, no. Oh, here's this writer join channel. Where then it's saying, okay, no field writer, so we need the writer also. And the writer comes from something, where did the writer come from? Control.writer. Okay. So control.writer. So there's the control. So here's the control here. So in start, I want to pass in the writer. Where's control used? Nowhere. So if I do control.writer like that, and then in starts, we have writer, which is type writer. Then this can work. I don't need self dot. Okay, join a channel there. Do you need to be mutable? Cannot borrow writer. Okay, so you need to be mutable. Yeah, this is coming from the simple bot example. All right, so you're not happy. Does mute need to be on the other side? Cannot find value writer in his scope. It's right there. What's wrong? Oh, expect to type. I need to put mute on the other side, don't I? Mute. Expected struct. Sync found a mutable reference. Async encode. Found a mutable reference. Well, I don't know why it, I guess like it died before I could move on. I don't have time, unfortunately, to go through and like continue looking at it. Let's see. Hey, you hate to see the complicated one. Like simple implies, beginner intermediate to you, and impalt trait bounds, async move clusters are not that. But then not knowing rest is all complicated to you. Yeah, like there's some here that I don't know what's going on. Like this impl inside of the function signature is new to me. I don't really understand what's happening behind the scenes. I'm not used to like an impl block. Like, yeah. So yeah, I'm curious like what's actually happening here behind the scenes. Obviously, I don't have it working yet, but we'll keep on working at it. I'll probably plug in like in my actual stuff off screen, like my actual authentication stuff, and then we won't look at the .env in the future. So I won't expose that next time, but that's gonna be continued tomorrow. Until then, I do have to immediately go to my stand-up. So I'm gonna switch over to the ending screen. Thank you everybody for stopping by. I'm doing these streams every single weekday morning at 7 a.m. Mountain Time. I don't have any more time, so have a great day.